So my brother didn't get the same, my brother didn't have the same rules and regulations that us girls had. And I ain't appreciate that shit. Hey, YouTube family. A long time no see, long time no talk to. It's your girl, KeiaraNicole. If you're new to my channel, welcome, 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 welcome. It's been a long time. Welcome. If you're just coming back, y'all know the vibes. Welcome back. It's been a long time. Y'all know why? Because life been kicking my ass. My good ass. Can I get some grapes?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on a second. Y'all definitely gonna hear that in there because I'm not editing this video. I'm gonna try to come to y'all as real and raw. Oh, I love your dance moves. Try to come. I'm not putting that on the camera. Them hips be swinging a little bit much for me. But I'm going to try to come to y'all as real and raw and direct as I can. So I'm not editing today. So this is very much an unedited, unfiltered introduction vlog that nobody asked for. Hello. Let's get into it. I'm going to try not to talk too fast because I know that sometimes I talk too fast. My words might get cut off or blend in together. Mike, can you plug that light up over there? If your papa heard me saying, because you plug up something, he gonna lose his shit. Can you plug that light up over there? I feel like I'm a little dark, and I just want y'all to get into it with me. So, today, I ain't been on YouTube in so long. I got a couple new subscribers who done came after I introduced myself. Amaya, I just said I wasn't gonna edit this video, and now you acting crazy like you don't got no brain. Plug that light up. Now turn it on. Thank you. I know you got a brain. You must have heard me say I'm not editing it, and then you was like, somebody asked you what's your name, and you said Purple. Like, come on now.
I'm not Purple.
You not Purple? What's your name?
I don't know.
You don't know. If Johnny had 3 apples. Amaya, what's your name? Oh, okay. Don't let these folks think I don't be teaching you nothing. It have been, my head was cut off. It have been a long time that I've been on YouTube. This actually turned into my 2nd year, I think. I think this is my 2nd year on YouTube. And I'm not as committed as I would like to be, but it's also because I'm not trying to have this be my full-time job. I'm not trying to be a content creator. I'm not going to create no content for y'all. Let's just get that out the way right now. I'm not creating no content for y'all. I'm going to set up a camera and show y'all how crazy shit gets over here, okay? I'm going to show y'all how weird shit gets over here. I'm going to show y'all how ghetto shit gets over here. I'm going to show y'all how rough, because I'm very much a real... shit gets over here. That's what I am. I'm not a content creator. I'm KeiaraNicole with a camera in my hand. Let's get into it. So, I decided to, because I got some new subscribers that don't know me, that I haven't introduced myself, because when I did introduce myself, I kind of like gave a synopsis. So I decided for me to jump back into YouTube. Let's take it back and let's start with an introductory video. Again, that nobody asked for, but this is what I'm coming with. If you're new to my channel, make sure you like this video. Subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification so you know every time I drop a video. I'm telling you, if it's any channel, anybody's channel you want to see on YouTube, it's me, real, raw, and direct. Like very much in your face. What's T? Slide into my comments greasy and I'm going to slide right back. All right. All right. So, I was going to write something down, but I didn't. I hate when my shirt be like bending right there and it be looking like it's too tight, showing on my arm, fat meat, but it's not too tight. It's very much not too tight. I was going to write something down, but I decided not to write it down because then I was going to be reading to y'all like this and it ain't the direct, so I'm going to just try to do it off the dome. I might go from China to freaking America. I might go from Michigan down to Florida. I might go from Michigan over to Texas. You never know. But was my elbow ashy? It wasn't. But we're gonna stay the course with me, and we're gonna try to get through it. And I'm gonna try to get through without making this video be forever long. Okay? Alright. I'm also, disclaimer, I'm recording on my Android today, my regular phone. My hello real hotline. I'm recording on my regular Android today because the iPhone got footage I still gotta edit in it. Life been kicking my ass. I ain't posted since December. I still have footage that I would like to edit and upload as a Throwback Thursday, Throwback Tuesday, Flashback Friday. I still got footage in there, and if y'all know anything about Android, an iPhone, them bitches run out of space every time you blink. So I gotta edit that stuff before I'm able to upload. So I'm recording on an Android today so I can give y'all some footage today because things are calming down and I'm ready to hop back into my bag posting content. Before I start, let me let y'all know, because I know y'all seeing it. I know. If it's something that you better do, is play with your mom. But baby, you was never going to sit in here and play with me. Do you understand? Shout out to my girl Shanae because she never played about my hair. Shanae, do not play about my hair. Peep them ends because, you know, our community hate to let them ends go. They want to retain that little length. Whole time they length be fucked up. Let them ends go. Okay. Shout out to Shanae because she never played. Alright. For real. Let's that's a shadow. Oh, I don't know what's the shadow of the pillows or whatever. But let's start. So, my name is KeiaraNicole. I am 35 years old. I'm from Saginaw, Michigan, born and raised. Sag Nasty, right there, middle of the thumb, is where you will find. This is Michigan. Where I just kissed is where you will find Saginaw. Sag Nasty, Sagging Awesome, Big Gretch. Okay, let's not. But my name is KeiaraNicole. I'm 35 years old. I am from Saginaw, Michigan, born and raised. I have 2 kids, hence the name. My mom and her minions. I have 2 kids. I got the 5-year-old who just acted like if Johnny had 5 apples whole time. She's smart as hell, but she's stubborn as hell. She get that from her mama. Yeah, I said what I said. Very much so. That's her. Maya is the youngest minion. She's 5 years old. And then I have another minion who think fat meat ain't greasy. He think he's slick as car oil. The second minion is the oldest one. He's 15 years old. His name is Deshaun. Y'all might hear me call him DJ. I call him DJ a lot. I call him Deshaun sometimes. Stay with me. That's the oldest minion. He think he's slick as shit. First of all, he think he fine as hell. God's gift to earth. He think no rules apply to him. How dare somebody think they was talking to him? No, they was talking to everybody but him. He think he's slick as... Baby, that blue magic back in the day, slick it down your part. Yeah, he think he that damn slick. He be testing me, but I show him. Fat meat greasy as hell. I'm the fat on side of some pork ribs. How greasy you want to get? Okay, not too much on him. That's the oldest man. So me and them 2 minions, we like this. I'll beat their ass. Sure will. I'll punish their ass. Sure will. But I'm going to do for them. Sure will. I'm going to check their mental, emotional, social well-being. Sure the fuck will. But they going to get their shit together too. Sure will. All right. So, those are my 2 minions. Let me see. I grew up with my dad being a single dad. You know how people be like, my dad did the best he could, or my parents did the best they could? I'm not really going to say that. My dad did great things. My dad did good things. There's some things my dad did that I told myself I'm going to raise my kids differently. To this day, I don't drink Pedialyte. We used to get our ass beat to drink Pedialyte when we were sick. right? But then I can also say it's not a parent conference that my dad didn't show up to. I can also say at 35 years old, if I call my dad, he's coming. So I'm not going to say he did the best he could. I'm not really going to say that. I'm going to say my dad did pretty good. He did. And in regards to taking care of some kids on his own, as a young African American male, that's unheard of. So in that aspect, he did a great damn job. Okay? His kids grew up, some of them on drugs, some of them ain't. This is my channel. This is my channel. I'm talking about my life. We're going to get into it. Some of them on drugs, some ain't. Some of them take care of their kids good, some don't. My siblings, if you put everybody, I don't even know if I want to put everybody together. I hear you, God. I heard what you said, God. I'm trying to see how I'm going to say it in coordination with what I heard you say. My birth siblings, I got a couple of them. Then I got a couple step siblings, okay? So my mom ain't worth a damn. As I said, I grew up with my dad, so let's just go back a little bit. Cause God, I'm trying to tell my truth, but you know my mouth slick as I don't know what, and I ain't even trying to cuss when I'm talking to you, but you know my mouth slick. Don't come in my comments. Anybody in my family and friends don't come in my comments telling me what I should have said, what I shouldn't have said, how I should have said it, what I could have said, because I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Okay? All right. So, my dad, I got one sister and one brother that I share the same mom and the same dad with. Same birth mom and the same dad with. My birth mom ain't worth a good goddamn. Okay? And honestly, that's me being nice about it. Okay? My birth mom had 3 kids with my dad. And you know, that also puts a little bit on my dad, because like, it took you 3 kids to know that she was delusional. Like, bruh, you was acting like them girls back in the day who don't know that they nigga delusional. I mean, that's delusional over they nigga. Don't know they nigga not no good. My birth mom had 3 kids with my dad. And a big brother 3 years older than me. I got a little sister 1 year under me. 1 year and 1 month under me. Same mom, same dad. Me and my brother was born in Saginaw, Michigan. My mom broke up with my dad, moved to California, delivered my sister, had my sister in California, the one that's right up under me. And then when that sister was little, my mama came and dropped my birth mom, because I really want to be clear. My birth mom came and dropped my sister back off. I remember we was at my grandma's house. We gonna get into my grandma. I remember we was at my grandma's house. She came and dropped my little sister back off. And I'm telling my story. I ain't trying to tell nobody else's, so I ain't gonna get too deep into other people's stories. But she came and dropped my little sister off to my dad at my grandma's house. My mama got ghost. Now, mind you, I said my little sister 1 year under me. Okay? My brother 3 years older than me. So if my brother was 5, I was 2. Me and my sister was 1. Okay. Dropped us off, right? We stayed with my dad. My grandma helped out. My mom told my dad, them your kids. Them ain't mine. Remember what I said, because that's going to come back up. That's going to be important. Them your kids. Them ain't mine. Because my mom was with a nigga that didn't want her to have no kids. So we're going to pause right there. What would y'all do? What would y'all do? Y'all got kids. Y'all mean the nigga that wish you didn't have no kids. What y'all gonna do? I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, because the nigga couldn't have been talking to me. If I meet a nigga who wish I didn't have no kids, he want to talk to me, but he wish I didn't have no kids. Well, baby, hell, I just said my son 15, so baby, you was a day late and $1 short. I ain't got shit for you. Especially no wet ass, and you don't even want me to be a parent to make kids. Go play in your mama pants. I get real. Yeah, I've been told somebody's mama. Okay, all right. So, I brought my little sister back. Now, my dad raised us. We grew up really poor. Okay? We grew up dirt poor. Okay? I ain't gonna say we grew up. Some of my years growing up, we was dirt poor. Now, did I feel like we was dirt poor? But nope. I would have never knew. I would have never known. My dad have told us stories about him selling blood so we can eat. And remember, I'm only going to tell my story. This has to pertain to me, so I'm going to tell a couple parts. Selling blood so we can eat. 3 kids sharing 1 pack of noodles. I feel like other parts of that story will be telling my dad's story and not mine. So I think I'm going to cut that part right there. But, yeah, we grew up poor. Now, we did have we had a grandma who was a great, like, she was my direct grandma. I'm not trying to say great grandma, but she was a great grandmother. Like, the best. None of y'all grandmas not holding a candle to her. The best. And she did help my dad out as, she could. And remember, I'm only telling my story as she could. But it's pretty self-explanatory. Not this day and age, because these grandmas are, I'm 35. I'd be 35-year-old grandmas. 33, 32. Get into it. But she was an old grandma, like the real grandmas. So she was on a fixed income. So she helped my dad as she could. Now, I can't go too much more into that because that's somebody else's story. So, we grew up poor. Then, see if I tell that's my dad's story. So then some things happened. Some things played out. God, dibbled his hand up in our life. And some things changed. And we was no longer dirt poor. But my dad was able to provide all of our needs. And some wants. Not like what every kid would want, but some wants. And that happened when I was probably in, how old are you in the 5th grade? Like 11? I was probably in like 4th or 5th grade when things started. Maybe I was in 5th or 6th grade. When I got to 6th grade, we were doing when I got to 6th grade, my dad had a Cadillac, but we didn't even have no car at first. My dad went and bought him a Cadillac. And I was in 6th grade in 90-something, baby. That boy had him a 99 Cadillac. I was in 5th elementary in 90-something. We started doing all right. We was eating steak. Every kind of steak you could think. Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Okay? To this day, I don't eat steak because fuck no. We ate steak so motherfucking much. I don't even like steak. But when you ain't had no money and you come up with somebody, you try to God worked it out and we was no longer dirt poor. We was doing all right. My dad was able to do what he needed to do and some of our wants. Like, I remember in the 8th grade, we had a class trip to Chicago. Everybody was selling candy, fundraising to get their money to go to Chicago because nobody there had just $350 to just give. I remember everybody around me was fundraising. My dad was like, we ain't doing no fundraising. I'm going to pay for that shit. To this day with DJ, I don't do no fundraisers, baby. How much is it? I better just pay for it. But God. Because fundraising not really into me. But God. Now, some things I will ask people like, do y'all want to buy this? Like, if I just feel like I want to buy something or sell. Like, one time I did a cookie sale because I wanted some cookies. Fundraising is not really in me. Like, I would rather just pay the money. I just had to drop a bag on basketball for DJ. But, like I said, but God, because He's the only reason. He's the reason for the season. Hey, how you doing? How's your day going? You know that you can always say what's on your mind. Are you on your way home? I'll warm up your plate when you arrive. That had nothing to do with the shit I'm talking about. It came in my dome. And I'm on that song real bad right now. So, all right, let's get back to it. Y'all will learn. Okay, let's get back into it. So, that's with my birth mom. So now she's out of the picture. My dad gets with this lady. They end up having a baby. Like, yeah, my dad with this lady, they end up having a baby. I don't remember like the years. But they end up having a baby. I am either 9 or 10. And she's helping him raise us. Her name is Deanna. She have very much helped my dad raise his girls. My brother, I can't tell nobody else's story, I'm only tell mine. My brother was off doing this thing. He was able to go to my grandma's house. He was able to move with my birth mom for a minute. Us girls was in the house. We had no choice to go nowhere. I would go to my grandma's house. My dad come pick me up. So my brother didn't get the same, my brother didn't have the same rules and regulations that us girls had. And I ain't appreciate that shit. And that's why DJ, Amaya gonna be raised like DJ. Ain't nobody getting no special privileges. DJ can't go hang out and ride bikes and kick it with his friends, and then when it's your time, you can't. No, ma'am. Because if one can't, then can't. Because what's so special about one over the other? All right. So my brother was doing his own thing. My dad's girlfriend, Deanna, she very much helped my dad raise his kids. So I grew up with them siblings. So I said I had one sister, one brother, that we got the same dirty ass blood. We come from the same mama and same daddy. Then I just told y'all my dad and Deanna got together and had a kid. They had a little boy. And then my birth mom ended up having a girl with the boyfriend who didn't want her to have no kids when she first got with him. So they ended up having a girl. So that counts 2 more kids in there. Deanna came into the picture. Deanna had 2 kids, Brittany and Nick. Brittany, I think y'all might have seen Brittany on one of my vlogs before. I don't know if I uploaded it or not. But Deanna came. She had 2 kids with her, Brittany and Nick. Am I going to start telling Deanna's story? Because I don't want to tell Deanna's story. I think I could tell this part that it just be my story. Deanna had 2 kids with her, Brittany and Nick. And then she had a daughter, Brandy. That I'm not trying to tell nobody else's story. She got Brandy that she co-parents with, and then she had Misty. So that's where the step siblings come in at. Now, I don't want to fast forward too much. If you ask me how many siblings I have right now, because blood don't make you family. And one thing about it, if you cross me, let me pull y'all in closer. If you cross me, we're done. We're done. Okay? We're done. Okay? And I don't even want to get too ugly into telling you how we're done, but we're done. And I don't give a pass on disrespect. I don't give a fuck who you is. I do not give a pass on disrespect. I do not give a pass on you lying on me. I do not give a pass on you playing in my face. And I damn sure don't get no pass on you playing on my kids. Period. So, my siblings that I have today, I got a sister named Siobhan. She right up under me. 1 year under me. My big brother Stefan is 3 years older than me. We all we got. Brittany. I don't want to tell nobody else motherfucking story. Brittany is my stepsister. Brittany mean well. Brittany got a good heart. I'm going to leave it there. So now we at 3. Nick. Nick left his family, formed a family, and doing what he's supposed to do. That's my stepbrother. Doing what he's supposed to do. Okay? Y'all heard me clear. So don't ask me by nobody you don't see me with. Don't tag me in no post with nobody you ain't see me with. Don't call me but nobody you didn't see me with. Fuck them. Now that we got that out the way, that's my siblings. Um, so grew up in Saginaw, Michigan. Worked the lowest jobs. I worked the highest jobs. I went to school. I graduated college. I had a baby. Boom. There's DJ. Actually, let me go back a little bit because I said we was gonna talk about my grandma. My grandma, God rest her soul, she passed in 2022. The best grandma in the world. Ain't nobody lighting no candle. Nobody's touching her. She would give a stranger the shirt off her back. My grandma, I know God rejoiced when she came to heaven because he got one of his best angels back. Okay. My grandma, Granny, she's so squishy and cute. Granny is just, I never met nobody like her. I never met no one like her. The type of grandma that she was is the type of grandma that I'm gonna be. You see these new grandmas and they don't want to help with their grandkids. They talk about I gotta do this, that, and the third. Yeah, I watch the kids pay me, bring me some cigarettes, bring me something to drink, all that. What the fuck? The ghetto. Or you have parents who act like they don't know that their mommy helped raise their kids. When all they kids be asking for some help. We can really get into it. The type of grandma that my grandma was is the type of grandma that I aspire to be. That is the type of grandma that I am going to be to my grandkids. The type of mother that she was to her kids that I saw. Because her kids, her kids got some stories that they might be able to tell about her. But can't nobody tell me nothing about my grandma. So, the type of mother that I saw her be to her kids. Her grown, overly grown kids is the type of mama that I'm going to be to my kids. I'm going to help my kids when need be. I'm going to have my grandkids just for the hell of it. Because those are my grandkids. My grandma, one of a kind. One of a kind. And Lord knows, I'm going to be so happy today that I connect with her spirit again. Lord knows. So, fast forward. I end up meeting this nigga. Dodged him for 2 years, and I'm not going to tell nobody else's story. I'm going to tell mine, and it's going to get a little tricky. And I'm meeting this nigga because, hello. Look at me. What do you mean? Hello. Dodged him for 2 years, right? Then I hit the block. I double back because I seen him again one time, and I'm like, damn, that can't. There's no way that could be. Baby, that was, yeah. And you know what? That's my problem now. Because I always like a nigga. I always like, can he work at the bank or something? Like, Kiara, get your life in order. Can he work at the bank? Can he be an office manager? Why you gotta be a nigga? Anywho, because we're getting distracted. Anywho, I ain't seeing, this nigga ain't was checking for me. I was dodging him for 2 years because my mind was on straight. I got shit to do. I'm in school. I'm trying to do what I got to do. Actually, when I was dodging him, Deanna, the one I said my dad girlfriend, she the one who gave him my house phone number. And I'm like, nigga, how you get my number? Didn't I just say I didn't want to talk to you? What is you saying? But you know what was so crazy? The same nigga that I was dodging, acting like I didn't want to talk to, was the same one who had me crying, acting like I didn't know who the fuck I was. Let's get into it. All right. So, ended up dodging for 2 years, hit the block, seeing him like, whoa, hit the block. We end up having, I'm going to tell my story. So let's slow my story down a little bit. Let's slow it down a little bit. I end up seeing him. Oh, no. I hit the block. We end up talking. We got pregnant. I had an abortion. Now we're going to stop it right here. We're going to pause it right here. And we're going to give y'all a second right here. Let me say it again. We got pregnant. I had an abortion. It's 2008. I'm going to give y'all another second because if your fingers get them moving in the chat, just know it is totally fine. That's totally fine. If you come over here and you comment, okay, just be ready for whatever I got to say back. That's it. I'm telling my story. I'm telling my truth. Go on here. Just be ready for whatever I got to say back because my tongue real slick. Cut you real deep. Yeah, just be, just make sure you be able to handle whatever I say back. I'm very much pro-choice over here. So if you are pro-life, that is pro your decision. But you're not going to pro-make mine. Hello? All right. Now, boom. 6 months after that. Yeah. God was like, I said what I said. It's all going to make sense why he said what he said. But God said I said what I said. So, we ended up 6 months later getting pregnant again. I went through that abortion and it hurt like a bitch. That abortion hurt like a bitch. Okay? I wasn't doing it again. I had 32 kids. Okay? Okay. So, 6 months later, we ended up getting pregnant again. Boom. It's a boy. That's the oldest man, DJ. So, all right. Y'all know how young people go. Y'all know how young shit go. We broke up while I was pregnant. Did damn near the whole pregnancy by myself. Delivered DJ. I think DJ was, I don't want to lie because I don't remember. DJ was either, I have it. Like if I look at my pictures and stuff, I have it. But DJ was either 4 months, 6 months, or 9 months when his daddy came back around. Was he 9 months? I think it was 9 months. Maybe 6, maybe 10. I don't remember. But DJ was like older when his daddy came back around and wanted to, they say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. All right. So his daddy came back around. I was stupid. Call a spade a spade. I was stupid. So I decided, yeah, we can be back together, of course. Baby, ain't no nigga never done gonna dip out on me. Not take care of their responsibilities. And then I'll sit up here and let them play in my ass. No. Young and dumb. You either young and dumb or old and stupid. I was young and dumb before I refused to be old and stupid. That's why when I get to the story about that second one, y'all gonna learn where I learned. Young and dumb or old and stupid. So I got back with DJ's daddy. Remind you, I said I was young and dumb. I got back with DJ's daddy. We stayed together. We broke up. We stayed together. We broke up. We stayed together. We broke up. Okay, like the cycle. Raised our kid, or I raised my story. We're gonna tell it for what it is. I raised my kid with his daddy in the house. Yes, I will. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I raised my kid with his daddy in the house, and then I'm trying to think if I missed the story to tell y'all about me growing up. Wow, because I don't want to fast forward it too much. But I told y'all about my grandma. I told y'all about my siblings. Me growing up, working, graduating college. Yeah, I kind of skipped a little bit because I graduated college after I had DJ. Because people was telling me once you have a kid, it ain't about you no more. They told me you would never move from Michigan. You never gonna be able to move from Michigan. I had a blood aunt tell me you ain't never gonna be able to move from Michigan. I had friends tell me you ain't gonna move, you ain't leaving, you ain't gonna go nowhere. I had friends telling me, oh, you'll be back. I had friends working against me, plotting. We working at the same job. They telling the managers that I'm just trying to run it up so I can have it quick because I'm finna move. I done fast forward a little bit, but I just want to let y'all know, any naysayers, Ball on their ass big time, ever so humbly. I've been gone from Michigan for 7 years, and you know what I did it with? That baby that I had at 20 years old on my motherfucking back. We can really get into it. Don't let nobody tell you what you ain't gonna do, because you can do whatever you want to do. Period. I don't think I missed anything. So, and I probably could dig deeper into each thing that I said, probably, but I'm just trying to give y'all an introduction to me. So, like I said, we stayed together, we broke up, whatever. Final straw, I ended up finding out that nigga cheated on me because I would tell my story and nobody else's, okay? Ended up finding out that nigga was cheating on me because he screenshot it to show me something instead of just showing me his phone. He screenshot it to show me, and it was a text message at the top. And that's how I ended up finding out. I'm a Pisces. My birthday is March the 16th. I'm very much a Pisces. I'm very much tit for tat. When I say tit for tat, if you call me on November the 16th at 12:52 trying to be funny, I'm not going to. November the 16th at 12:52 is when I'm going to hit you back. I'm very tit for tat. I'm a Pisces. I'm very stubborn. I just told y'all my son think he's slick. But I'm slick as a bitch. Okay? All right. 2 wrongs don't make it right. If it's young girls on here listening to my story, 2 wrongs do not make it right. Don't be like me. Be better than me. Okay? But if you want to be like me, be smart like me. Don't be no dumb hoe. Let's get into it. So, I ended up finding out he cheated on me. Left him. Leave a nigga the first time they had you fucked up. Don't give them 2. Don't give them 2. Okay? Leave a nigga the first time they had you fucked up. Because I grew up with my dad who told me a nigga only gonna do what you allow. My dad didn't have a lot of talks with us girls about certain things. Like, he talked to us, but he didn't have a lot of talks with us girls. He told me 2 things that I can remember. 1, if you in a room full of dudes and you're the only girl, you probably shouldn't be there because they might run the train on you. 2, a nigga on, I don't even know if my dad said nigga. He might have said a guy. He might have said a guy. He might have said a nigga, but he might have said a guy. A guy only going to do what you allow. I don't allow a guy to do shit but play with his mom. All right. He cheated on me. I left his ass where he was at. Now, mind you, I said I raised my kid. He was in the house. I left that house and took everything I came in that bitch with. If it was a fork that I came in that bitch with, I left with it. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Because you're not going to disrespect me. That, you know how everybody got a bottom line? That's my bottom line. Because I never beg no nigga to stay with me. I would never beg. I might want to stay together. I'm a Pisces and I'm real stubborn. I'm never begging you to stay with me. Leave. I'm going to cry about it in the car, but I'm never going to beg you to stay with me. So, we broke up. It was me and DJ. Now, we broke up. DJ was 4 years old. It was me and DJ. I went on, raised my child. You know, we co-parented some. We were both young. I'm not even going to say he was dumb. We were both young. I was dumb. I don't even want to say I was dumb. Because I wasn't dumb. We were young. I was hurt. I was a control freak as well as he was a control freak. We're both Pisces. We was both stubborn. So, you know, a lot of we was both childish, immature. That's what I'm looking for. A lot of young, dumb shit went on in regards to raising DJ, where it could have been so much smoother than what it was. It could have been so much smoother. But, so that happened. I ended up buying me a house. Yeah, big bag, head on straight. Play with your mom. We was renting together. I moved out, ended up buying me a house. Baby, you're never going to have me ass out because you think you left. I'm going to do what I need to do for my kid. Bought me a house in Saginaw. Stayed there for a couple years. End up, you know, playing Russian roulette with yeah, ended up playing Russian roulette with a nigga from around the way. And then decided that I wanted to move. I wanted to leave Michigan. It was my time. I was ready. So I made a plan, a 2-year plan, and I worked 2 jobs for 2 years, saving money. I cut my internet off. We wasn't doing anything. And say hi to the folks.
Hi.
Your skin is beautiful. You are a beautiful little girl.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We what was I saying, y'all? Oh, okay. Yeah, did all that. We stacked my money and relocated. I say we because DJ had to make quite a few sacrifices. He was watching Fresh Prince of Bel-Air DVDs over and over to feel like he was watching TV. Watching Set It Off. But he was always an outside kid, so he was outside playing a lot too. But we really made some sacrifices. Stacked my money and we did. We moved, left Michigan in 2018. We left Michigan in 2018. Relocated, just me and DJ. Y'all just heard me say it's another million. So, baby, what's the story? I'll get into that on a part 2. I will break my story. I'm going to tell my story and then I'll break the pieces down. Like, if y'all want to know what is my relationship with my birth mom, or I talk about Deanna being my dad's girlfriend. Did they stay together? Did they break up? Did they get married? What's my relationship with Deanna? If any, what did I go to college for? When did I graduate? Did me and Sean ever connect? All that. I'm going to tell my story first. And then I'll break down parts as I can listen to my story and think about it and know this is something I want to dive deeper into. But this is part 1 of getting reintroduced to me. I'll be, touching in stories. I'm going to have some info for y'all. I'm going to lay it out for y'all. I'll tell y'all about friends because I ain't got, I don't want to say I don't got none. I don't want to do my friends like that. But I definitely cut that number down. And the number already wasn't big to begin with, so get into it. Yep. That got really TikTok thingy stuck in my head. But that's part 1. I'm gonna leave it there. About when we relocated in 2018, we left Saginaw, Michigan, everything we knew, everybody we knew, and relocated. That's part 1. Come back for part 2. It will not take 9 days to upload. Part 2 will be uploaded. Come back for part 2. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment. Remember, if you are pro-life and you want to comment, that is perfectly fine. Comment in a respectful manner, just giving your opinion, or you can comment in a nasty manner, because I get nasty right back, real nasty. Janet Jackson. Never mind. Yeah. I'm very much pro-choice, because I know this might trigger a couple people. I'm very much pro-choice on this channel. Be whatever you want to be. I am pro-choice. I support pro-choice. No one shall tell anyone what to do with their body. Period. And that's my decision, my opinion, my stand, and my choice. I was 19 when I had that abortion, and I'm not going to tell you that it would have been any differently if I was 26. So I don't act like I was just so young. No. I don't know if it would have been any different if I was 35. What the cards look like. What's on the table. Make your own decision. Pro-choice, your choice. But this is part 1 of getting reintroduced to me, KeiaraNicole. And make sure you like and subscribe if you ain't already subscribed to my channel. I'll see y'all in the next video for part 2. Happy Saturday.